Hello, this video is going to be a little bit about recalling government officials, in particular senators and House representatives. Um, Now there's a couple of main ideas behind this. One is that most of us in general, according to various polls and so on and so forth, are not very happy with our Congress right now. And U.S. senators and House representatives together make Congress. You know, the two separate houses, the Senate House and the House of Representatives, the two together make Congress. Um, and they have to agree, by and large, to get anything done, which is where we're having so much of a problem. Now, we need some options. Now, one option is recalls. They aren't exactly the best option in the world. They can be pricey. They do take time. Historically, they haven't been very effective. And one of the other main ideas behind this video here is that I submitted a petition to whitehouse.gov. Now, what this petition is about is the fact that not every state has a recall process in place. As you can see under the tips and warnings section here, only 18 states allow for a recall process, and it lists which states allow for the recall process. I don't exactly like that idea. Personally, I think every state should have a recall process. I like having options. I think lots of people like having options, and I would personally prefer, no matter what state I live in, that if my state senator or House representative is not doing their job, that I have the option to attempt to remove them from office. Again, recalls aren't the best possible option, but it may be better than being stuck with whoever it is for the next 4 to 6 years. As many of you may know, once they get into office, unfortunately, there's not a whole lot we can do about it most of the time, other than write them a nasty little letter and or attempt to recall them for those states that currently allow it. Otherwise, you're stuck with them until next election, and sometimes that's just not acceptable. But unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be much you can really do about it. Now, one of the other issues you have here with senators and House representatives in general, as you can see from the little bit of writing here that I'm kind of underlining, it says that senators have to find a balance between voting their conscience and voting as their constituents would like. Now, there's a little bit of an issue right there. That means if the senator or the House representative doesn't agree with the way you would vote, then they get to make a choice. And unfortunately, they're the ones that get to cast the votes in Congress. You don't get to cast the votes in Congress. They do. So if they vote in a way that you wouldn't vote, there isn't much you can do about it because you're not the congressman. They are. Again, there ain't much you can do about it, other than try to recall or wait till next election and so on and so forth. Well, in this day and age, in my opinion, where we're used to things moving a little faster than having to wait for 2 years, 4 years, 6 years, whatever it is, in order to change something like overriding a senator or House representative's vote because we don't agree with it, I think things should be able to go a little bit quicker somehow. So anyway, one option that we have available to us to try and control Congress a little bit more is to recall the senators or House representatives. And again, the problem I see with that, and the main purpose of this video, is that not every state allows you to do that. So I will provide a link for the petition I submitted to whitehouse.gov. If you agree that every state should have a recall process in place, please sign the petition. You will have to fill out an account. I know it takes a bit of time, but You can also submit your own petitions, sign other people's petitions, and so on and so forth. So if you agree, please take the time, fill out an account if you need to, sign the petition, and we'll discuss some other possible options on how we can control Congress in another video. Thank you for watching.